Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 25, chapter 25. Today we're reading Abraham and Keturah. Abraham again took a wife, and her name was Keturah, and she bore him Zimron, Jokshan, Medan, Midian, Ishbak, and Shua. Jokshan begot Sheba and Dedan, and the sons of Dedan were Ashurim, Letshim, and Lumim. And the sons of Midan were Ephah, Epher, Hanoch, Abidah, and Eldah. All these were the children of Keturah. And Abraham gave all that he had to Isaac. But Abraham gave gifts to the sons of the concubines which Abraham had. And while he was still living, he sent them eastward, away from Isaac his son, to the country of the east. Abraham's death and burial. This is the sum of the years of Abraham's life, which he had lived, 175 years. Then Abraham breathed his last and died in a good old age, an old man and full of years, and was gathered to his people. And his son, Isaac and Ishmael, buried him in the cave of Machpelah, which is before Mamre, in the field of Ephron, the son of Zor, the Hittite, the field which Abraham purchased from the sons of Heth. There Abraham was buried, and Sarah his wife. And it came to pass, after the death of Abraham, that God blessed his son Isaac, and Isaac dwelt at Beer Lahai Roi. The families of Ishmael and Isaac. Now, this is the genealogy of Ishmael, Abraham's son, whom Hagar the Egyptian, Sarah's maidservant, bore to Abraham. And these were the names of the sons of Ishmael, by their names, according to their generations. The firstborn of Ishmael, Nebajoth, then Kedar, Adbel, Midsam, Mishmal, Duma, Mashsa, Hadar, Tema, Jetur, Naphish, and Kedemah. These were the sons of Ishmael, and they were their names, by their towns and their settlements, 12 princes according to their nations. These were the years of the life of Ishmael, 137 years. And he breathed his last and died, and was gathered to his people. They dwelt from Havilah as far as Shur, which is east of Egypt, as you go towards Assyria. He died in the presence of all his brethren. This is the genealogy of Isaac, Abraham's son. Abraham begot Isaac. Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah as wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Padan Aram, the sister of Laban the Syrian. Now Isaac pleaded with the Lord for his wife, because she was barren, and the Lord granted his plea. And Rebekah, his wife, conceived. But the children struggled together within her, and she said, "If all is well, am I like this?" So she went to inquire of the Lord, and the Lord said to her, "Two nations are in your womb, two people shall be separated from your body. One people shall be stronger than the other, and the other shall serve the younger." So when the days were fulfilled for her to give birth, indeed there was twins in her womb. And the first came out red. He was like a hairy garment all over. So they call his name Esau. Afterward his brother came out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel. So his name was called Jacob. Isaac was 60 years old when she bore them. So the boys grew, and Esau was a skillful hunter, a man of the field. But Jacob was a mild man, dwelling to tents. And Isaac loved Esau, because he ate of his game. But Rebekah loved Jacob. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed chapter 25 with me. Sorry about the background barking. We have a wild dog in the back. But here's a quick summary of chapter 25. Genesis 25 covers the end of Abraham's life and a major transition point in the story. Abraham takes another wife, Keturah, and has several more sons with her, but makes clear that Isaac is his sole heir, sending the other sons eastward with gifts during his lifetime to avoid future conflict. Abraham dies at 175 years old, and both Isaac and Ishmael come together to bury him beside Sarah in the cave of Machpelah, a notable moment of reconciliation between the two half-brothers. The chapter then briefly lists Ishmael's 12 sons, fulfilling God's earlier promise that he'd father 12 princes, before shifting fully to Isaac's family line. Isaac prays for Rebekah, who is barren, and she conceives twins who struggle within her womb, even before birth, so much that she asks God what's happening, and is told 2 nations are in her womb, and the other shall serve the younger. Esau is born first, red and hairy, followed by Jacob gripping his brother's heel. Years later, Esau, a skilled hunter, comes in from the field exhausted, and, in a moment of impulsive weakness, sells his birthright to Jacob for a simple meal of stew and bread. And the chapter notes pointedly that Esau despised his birthright. The lesson underneath it: this chapter is a hinged point to closing out Abraham's story and launching the next generations, and it immediately sets up the central tension of Jacob and Esau's relationship. The birthright sale is a striking picture of trading something of lasting, significant value for immediate, short-term satisfaction, and it foreshadows the deeper family conflict and reversal of expectation. The older serving the younger. That will unfold in the chapters ahead. Thank you guys so much for listening. Sorry for the stuttering. I'll see y'all tomorrow.